Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a car that's just arrived with us. It's a 2019 MX-5. This is the Sport Nav Plus model, presented in eternal blue with the black leather interior. Now this car, believe it or not, has covered under 2,000 miles. Now, we source most of our cars from our customers being a Mazda dealer as part exchange, but we just don't get enough MX-5s. So we've gone out and we've bought this. I think this has come from the Midlands area. So we're really excited to have this car because it's a little bit of a one-off. So here we are. Now let me take you around and show you the condition of the car. Now, as you can expect, the car is as new. I'll get you the exact mileage when we get in the car. Now, if you've watched any of our other videos, you'd know we normally give a bit of a background on the vehicle, you know, the previous owner, etc, etc. Unfortunately, I can't do that. However, what I can tell you is we serviced the car this month. Okay, so this month, so in the last 2 days in July, that's recorded on the digital service record, and it was serviced I think at a Mazda dealer in Wolverhampton just before. So I didn't know the previous owner personally, so we bought this outside our database, but the car is absolutely lovely. Okay, I'm sure I could find, I don't know, a small mark on it if I really tried hard enough, but no, the car is lovely, and I haven't even cleaned it. It's come like this, so I was in a rush to get it on. Car doesn't really need much more of a clean. Obviously, it will be fully valeted prior to the next customer taking the car, but it is just a complete one-off, this car. Now, I'm taking this video with the hood down. Now, something I just want to emphasize, now I'm sure you know this if you've been studying MX-5s, but we still get asked. It doesn't actually interfere with the boot space when the hood is down. So whether the hood is down or up, that's your boot area there. Okay, these are the mats. The car's got the original mats. There's hardly any wear on them, just need a little bit of a clean. Okay, now the previous owner was obviously a bit of an enthusiast. They've put this RF badge here, and don't worry, that comes off. We'll leave it there for the moment in case you like them. We can take them off if not. And an MX-5 there on the dash, but I've had a look and a study that won't leave any marks or anything, but I thought I'd leave them there in case the next owner actually likes them. It's not really my thing. I prefer the cars all original, but we'll leave it there and we can take them off at your request. So let me show you how and also I did notice the customer was a member of the MX-5 Owners Club. That will also come off very easily. Myself, I wouldn't have put that there. I would have put it on a window. Right, so you've got electric windows. Look at this seat, look. It's not even gone shiny. Normally, leather seats go a bit shiny with use. It is as new. Beautiful. Being the sport model, you've got the BOSE speakers in the headrest. Okay, now what I'm going to show you is the hood operating. Now we've got two keys with the car. The keys look like this. Okay, so you've got boot release, unlock and lock, and you can lock the car and turn off the alarm in the vehicle. So if you've left the hood down or left somebody in the car, the alarm won't go off and cause embarrassment. So you put your clutch down, this will light up green. Now I don't know if you heard that, but the car sort of fires up in a sort of a raspy note. It's actually sort of programmed to do that. I think it's really nice. It sort of roars. I think, you know, the older MX-5s, like certainly the Mark III, kind of lacked that. I think the earlier ones had it. So this is kind of taking it back to its more sporting heritage. Not that I'm knocking the Mark III, of course. Now, there we go. Look at the mileage. 1,910 miles. There you go. All right. Now, this is a plus model car. I hope it is. There we are, yeah. So you've got up, down, in and out on the steering column. Now that was a feature, and I must admit, I've forgotten any other features, so I do apologise in advance, but if you'd like me to find out, I can. So I know that was a feature on the Plus model as opposed to just the Sport Nav. You've got your climate control here. You've got 2 USBs for your for reading data, you know, your music or charging. You've got an SD card here. You've got heated seats, and you've got this button here. Now, just to confuse me, because I'm easily confused, if I push the button down, the hood will come up. Now, hopefully you can see this operation. Hopefully. And when you hear the bleep, there you go, that's it complete. All right, now let me show you what it looks like. Now, I do apologise, there's a lot of sun today. Hopefully you can see. Now, I'll tell you, there's something else that I like about the operation of the hood. If you look at this left binnacle here, so to get it down, I've got to push up. Now look at that. The illustration, or the shows the progress of the hood operation. Yeah, which is cool, so you don't have to sort of look around and make sure it's done. Okay, now I'm going to put the hood back up because there's a lot of glare, and hopefully you'll be able to see more of this video. Well, see it a little bit clearer. There we are. So look, no manual operation at all for the hood. Okay, right, so climate control. This is your music, sat nav, telephone and settings. 6-speed gearbox directly into the gearbox, so nice positive feel. You've got here the multimedia commander, or the human interface. Yeah, so this is touch screen when the car is stationary. Once you're moving along, you can only operate it with this here. So apps, boring things: fuel economy monitor, vehicle status monitor. You can actually make an upgrade to this apps page by having Android Auto and Apple CarPlay fitted. Okay, then you've got your music, so you've got FM, AM, DAB. AHA and Stitcher are like internet app that works off data. Never actually used it. And then once your phone is paired up via the Bluetooth, you can stream music from there. And then you've obviously got the USBs. DAB, fantastic. I know a lot of FM channels are now being turned off and just running on DAB, and there's something for everyone on there. I really think there is. My favourite is I can listen to LBC radio anywhere in the country. So DAB is greatly welcomed in any of my cars. Communication, so once you've paired your phone up, you'll get your call lists, phone book, missed calls. If you've got an Android phone, it will also read your text message. Obviously, if you've got Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, where you can project your phone, mirror your phone on here, you can use, you know, WhatsApp and Google Maps and Waze and Spotify, etc. Okay. So we've got the navigation here. Now, navigation is fantastic. Put your postcode in and off you go. Quite often I use the feature where you can find places, so you can set a category. I don't know, I'm always hungry, so you can have a look around here. There's lots of places to eat, the direction and the distance. Okay, you can actually search for like petrol stations. It'll tell you the petrol stations nearby, and also you can set up a Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone, so your car's connected to the internet, and it will give you fuel prices, live traffic updates, etc, etc. Now in the settings page, you've got your display settings, so you can like turn that off, for example. Safety settings, so this car's got smart city brake support, so the car will apply its brakes if you're doing under 20 miles an hour. So if you're doing under 20 miles an hour, you're not turning, braking or accelerating, and you get too close to the object in front, the brakes will apply. It's actually saved me from like a low wall like that over there, back at the dealership. So that's a great feature. Reason that's a great feature is because it should lower your insurance premium, because most accidents happen at that speed, and if it prevents that, they do like that. Okay, lane departure warning. So the car has lane departure warning, which can be deactivated here with like a quick key instead of going into the settings. And what that does, if you veer out of a lane without indicating, the car will warn by a bleep or a rumble or both, just to say, you know, pay attention, did you mean to do that? Traffic sign recognition system, driver attention alert. And this has happened with me. I've sort of yawned and thought, oh, I could do with a break, and then it's come up, take a break. And you've got parking sensor indicator that you can turn on and off. So you've got rear parking sensors on this car. And if you do require a camera, it's literally plug and play. Plug, you know, fit the camera, plugs into this system, and you'll get a colour rear camera. Sound, you've got the infamous BOSE sound system with BOSE audio pilot, so compensates for road noise and turns the volume up. You've got GPS sync clocks, so you never have to relearn how to set the time on your car. And you've got some nice convenience features here, so rain sensing wipers, door locks, for example. You can set a walk away lock, amongst other things, so when you walk away from the car with the keys on you, the car will lock itself. I think that's a really handy thing to have. Lighting, you can have like coming home lights, leaving home lights, where the lights will stay on for 30 seconds after you've locked the car, so you can get to your front door safely. Adaptive lights, I mean, the lights are amazing, they're LED. They are very small on this car, but absolutely amazing lighting when you drive down a country lane. Next time you go down that lane with a car with normal lights, you'll feel like you need your eyes tested. Anyway, that's what I find anyhow. Devices, Bluetooth, network management, so Wi-Fi, and system. Someone's actually set that system to Fahrenheit on here, I noticed earlier. So there you go, 26 degrees here today in Orpington, and you can change the miles, kilometers, etc. All right. So I just want to say thanks for watching the video. And also, if there's anything we can help with, any more photos, videos, please don't hesitate to ask. Part exchange is extremely welcome, and if you don't have a Mazda, don't worry. We often retail non-Mazda cars, which means, you know, we can give you a very competitive price. The car has been through our workshops, and it's like new, but will be fully validated, and we've got great finance facilities to suit all. We also have the facility to extend the warranty. So I just want to thank you for watching the video, and also one thing before I go, do inquire any time of day. You'll be surprised. You may get a response, you know, out of business hours. We do try to do that because we appreciate the fact that, you know, a lot of people are looking at cars outside normal business hours. So thanks again for watching the video, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye bye.